how do I at least keep this thing going until we can figure out what we need to do? I had to figure out, like, all this bad stuff is happening. I'm trying this, it's not working. I'm trying this, it's not working. I'm trying this, it's not working.
How did you go from that to last October's post where you're selling 23,000 in premium in one day? What happened between that? Like, what does your staff look like? How did that change from how many people did you have?
So through the rest of 2021, it was like me and one other person.
Oh, how'd you go from that?
We were just keep afloat. I'm like, man, how do I at least keep this thing going until we can figure out what we need to do to get where we're going? And so I had to figure out, like, all this bad stuff is happening. I'm trying this, it's not working. I'm trying this, it's not working. What's out there? Something's working, because I'm seeing these other big agencies. Something's working. And I really started kind of hanging around, coming across you guys, and I see, like, oh, holy cow. It's about the internet leads. I think the telemarketing, that's where it's going. I think it was a shift in my mindset to say, like, oh my God, this is where it's going. I'm going to buy in. If someone's not going to buy into it, they're going to fail. I talk to guys all the time, and I've had a bunch of guys, they'll try the telemarketing thing and they'll do it for like 3 weeks. It's just too much. My agents are overwhelmed. We can't handle it.
There's too many of them.
It just didn't work.
I love that. That is the best thing. It's like too many leads, too much stuff. My guys can't handle it is my favorite one.
Right.
And I get shocked every time I hear it. I'm like, dude, that's like the greatest problem on the planet to have.
It sounds like you're going to complain about anything.
Exactly. And so I talked to him, like, you got to give it a shot. Again, there's just a lot of pieces to the puzzle. And so I bought into it big time. And then the second piece of the puzzle is people. We're growing. And if you don't want to grow, then you don't want to be a part of my agency.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
That was the shift. And so then when you have that mindset, when you start putting that vision into practice, all of a sudden you find the right people, you find the right agents, and then they're the ones coming in that get excited about it. Like, if I'm excited about it, they get excited about it. And then they're writing 23,000 premium in a day.
A few keywords that you said that I want everyone to pay attention to is vision. You had a definiteness of purpose where it's like, I am going to get to this point or the agency shuts down. Like, those are the two options, because there are 1,000 reasons every day to not do it. It's not easy.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, you talk about 1,000 reasons. There's 10,000 reasons in a holiday month. December, it's the end of the year. We all see it. We see agents all over the country, all over the place. It's just December. We can't do anything.
Right.
We rocked it out. Like, my guys knocked it out the park in December. Now, for us, listen, I've got 3 guys. One of them is part-time. They were at 130 items. For me, awesome. For 2 years in, dude, I'm stoked. That's phenomenal. So we're building on it. And they're already 2 days into this month. We're on track to crush that one. I'm excited. Like, I'm just super, super stoked to see it happen. When you go from the low that we were in 2021, and then to get to the point where you're actually chugging along and you're like, man, this thing's working.
And when you really know the math, then it's like, oh, I have these 2 guys and they're only producing 4 quotes. They should be producing 20 quotes. Now I can move to capacity. You know what you need to get to capacity and then ramp up. Capacity, ramp up.
Well, that's how you scale. And that's what I tell them every day. Once you know the math, like, now that I know, okay, this number of leads gets me here, this number of quotes gets me here, I know that. So now I can just dial that up. It's pretty cool.
So that 23K day, how excited did you get?
There might still be confetti on the ground.
Yeah, I like get too excited when we have those huge days, and then there's like a $2,000 day and you're like, you know, and it's like managing that. How do you manage that emotion, the huge days and then the not so great day?
Gotta celebrate those big days, like, big time. I think I bought out our local store on confetti cannons. Like, we do so much confetti. It's ridiculous.
Actual confetti. Love it.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, twist them and it's just explodes. And
nice.
So,
cool.
Yeah, so we do a lot of that. I reward the guys and gals in incentives, lunches, like that sort of stuff really goes a long way. But like, I come out of my office like hooting and hollering and screaming. You know, we're chatting back and forth. We'll have a theme for the week. Last week's was laser animals. And so like every sale, they're getting some stupid like animal with lasers coming out its eyes. And they're looking forward to it. Like, they're like, oh my God, what's going to be the next like laser animal?
Ooh, we could put you in charge of the
I love that.
Right?
I love it. If you want a free checklist of everything sales agents need to be successful with internet leads, go over to www.theileads.com, download the free checklist. We just want to say thank you, and that hit that like button, the subscribe button, especially if you want to learn more on how your agency can dominate in any market.